The Council. Channeled through William Lepar. August 7, 2015. The Council.
Note: this is the second part of a discussion between SOL's research group and William Lepar's spiritual source, the Council, where they talk about developing a more loving attitude towards family, friends and acquaintances. Questioner: you were talking about the heart and how cold we are with the heart. Okay, so if we want to change, how do we develop good attitudes to start opening up our heart? The Council: take advantage of what is around you. If someone loves you, return that love and more, in any way that is necessary. Seek out to make your partner happy. Seek out to make your mate happy. Seek out to make your family happy. One other remark to what we have just said. Do not always rely on the person you are giving this love to be totally honest with you in regards to your shortcomings. You may think you are giving enough love, and you may ask that person, "Are you happy?" And in order to be kind, they may say yes when there is great pain still there. Keep that in mind. Make sure the love you give is a love of quality, and we might add, to ensure your profitable return, not only quality but quantity. Very well. Questioner: and this just does not apply to like a spouse or family but in everyday life? The Council: it applies to anything and everything. We addressed it specifically to interacting with another individual, but it is a principle that can be applied to all relationships. Questioner: so, for example, when you continue to be kind, as another word for loving, to someone say at work and they just continually hurt you or don't return it or just nasty, how do you keep it up? The Council: well, if someone is just a sour apple, you try to sweeten it a little. In a situation like that, if they are not willing to accept the sweetness, then take your energies someplace else and allow them to indulge themselves in their own negativity. Now there is a situation with individuals that you work with, or casual acquaintances where yes, make an effort, but do not allow those people who are negative to draw you into their own negativity by occupying all your energy and time so that you cannot give it to others that will benefit from it. Let them stew in their own sour grapes after you have offered to help, to give. All you can do is offer charity. We are using charity now in the strictest of biblical senses, which incorporates all the forms of love, not charity as far as necessarily as just giving to the poor. Be charitable to all individuals, but those who do not appreciate the charity, then shake the dust from your sandals and move on. Sometimes that is the best you can do. Possibly in the future they may remember that kindness and seek it out again. Questioner: Council: you said you should try to seek out or seek making your loved ones happy. Is there an order to that, an order of responsibility? For instance, my mother would be the first order and then on down the line. Is that the way you should approach it? The Council: in all life there is an order, there is an avenue by which you must travel, that which is most important to what is least important. One has to decide priorities and hope that their decision is appropriate or correct. Those who truly love, and in your case, as an example, those who would truly love you will understand the order. Do you understand? Questioner: right. So, if I had to tend to somebody else's needs first, the other person, who also loves me, should understand, if I am doing it right, the order of responsibility. The Council: that is right. You see, it is a matter of loving and then loving in return. It is giving both sides. Those who love, the ones that are giving them love, must understand that there is a priority in life, and if they truly love the one that loves them, then they understand this priority and will encourage that priority. Unless the priority is the individual who is to encourage, then that individual should step aside as an additional act of love, allowing that individual then to give more freely in other areas. Is that clear? Questioner: would that be like an example of parents letting their child go out into the world when they really don't want to? They want to protect them, but they kind of push them out into the world because they know it is better for them or they know they have to learn? The Council: yes. That does not mean that your parents love you any the less. They are giving you your freedom, and that is the same with loving. If the person who is priority on your list to love, if they willfully step out of that position, it is an additional act of love on their part. Not a rejection. There a dilemma may rise up. What do you do? Well, if you are lucky enough to be in a situation like that, you will be in a situation to love more than just one priority. So you cannot lose when you are dealing with love.